after the fight. But that segued us into the fight night, bro. Um, Definitely, it was a crazy feeling to the beginning of the fight. Like, get locked in, jumps in, round one. First of all, Khabib does not want to shoot, and he stands with Justin Gaethje. Tell me about what you think about that, bro. How was this
I
jab?
was like, it was a death wish, man.
Yeah,
Because he wasn't even attempting to check a kick of Justin Gage.
yeah.
Justin Gage had like what you call an adrenaline dump. He didn't do anything the first like couple, let's say 10 to 20 seconds, and after that he went He was like as if he was like punching pads with Trevor Whitman. He's like
Yeah.
Then you can see him, breathing heavy, and Khabib was like not even, he didn't even attempt a takedown. He was just going in with a jab.
But
And
that
he
was
was like,
pressure. You saw the
yep.
pace, right?
And he even got caught. Khabib got caught, but
Was
he
rolling
ate
with
it
the
and went
punches.
in. Yep, and when it was kind of awkward seeing him
But
strike.
that
And
was
his
always
style
Habib's
is,
style. Habib's style is always awkward, standing up and punching. He doesn't really. I've never
he
seen.
even
Chris.
he even threw he threw the uppercut that he knocked out Abel Trujillo, if I'm not mistaken. Abel Trujillo or Gleison Tibau.
I'm
It was
not
like
sure.
a weird uppercut.
Weird,
It was
and
like
then he
a
goes
weird
like,
angle. He he threw it. He threw it, and just again, it didn't even hit him. Like just
yeah.
again, you went back and bro, jabs. Khabib jabs. Who would have thought Khabib
Hey,
would land a lot of
my
jabs?
story for the first round was definitely the jab, definitely the feeling out process. But the story of the first round was pressure. The story of the whole fight was pressure. He made sure that Justin Gaethje fights on his back foot. Made sure that he's fighting on his heels. So Justin Gaethje didn't even have a chance to reset to where he can throw power punches. Same thing he did with Barbosa. Barbosa has crazy kicks and he's a striker. But what Habib's game plan was pressure him, make him fight off the back foot, off of his heels. Soon as he makes a mistake, take him down and fuck him up, right? So Justin Gaethje's fight, I think the first round went the same way, but the
adrenaline dump. Adrenaline dump.
You saw so, and look at this. Not only pressure on the stand-up, he ends up attempting an armbar at the last 20 seconds. The 25 second mark. If it was the first minute, I think he would have got it. If he had a minute to work, but because let's keep it real.
Gaethje was like
yes, but did you see the positioning?
Khabib was like he had his hand.
One leg has wrapped. Yeah, it was done. But let me tell you something. As he's hitting him in his ribs, in his head, he could have loosened it up and took the arm, and it would have been over. But the 20, even Justin Gaethje knew he was in trouble. He was flat. He was flat on his back. Even when you do this, what's gonna happen? You're gonna burn out your muscles. Eventually, you're gonna let go. Especially if I'm hitting you in your ribs and I'm trying to take your arm. But thank God for that horn. When it hit 10 seconds, he heard that clap. He held on. Khabib was hitting him. Round one is done.
He went to his corner. He went to his corner with no lungs, man. Like he was gassed out in the first round.
Overwhelmed.
Like he threw a lot of haymakers. It didn't even land. Some of them landed, but Khabib ate them and went in.
Yep.
And bro, Khabib
was actually rolling with it. So it's actually, if he caught one of those punches flush, it might have knocked him out. He caught one or two, but he was rolling.
But when Khabib went to his corner, like Trevor Whitman was like, "Look at him, he can't even stand."
Because he was
Gaethje was throwing a lot of kicks, and he wasn't even checking them. He was just let him kick.
Of course, what we heard after the fight, right? That
the broken.
He has a broken foot, and so you can't even check. If you try to check a kick, you're only making your existing foot. And even the way he was walking, he was hobbling even before the kicks before the fight. It seemed like there was something off with his walk, right? But definitely once that bell rang for the second round, same story. Khabib comes right back in, starts peppering him with
Jib.
shots. And what happened?
Jib.
Did you see that knee that Khabib threw and Justin Gaethje ate straight to the fucking face or to the head? You saw that one?
Did he land it? I think
Yes,
I
I
think
think
he
it was
threw,
even in the
he
round
threw.
one or round two.
I
Where
think I
he threw
think
the flying knees.
he threw the flying knee, but Justin Gaethje, I think he went
Right
he went to
before
the
that.
side.
Before that, he caught him with a knee right to the
Mhm.
face. I think it was round one or round two. That was like I saw it connect flush. And that's when Gaethje was a little wobbled. He tried to hit him with this knee a couple of times, Habib, right once it connected. And after that, bro, Gaethje, props to him, went back, tried to go back to the game plan and start kicking Habib's leg. As soon as he kicked that, I think Habib couldn't take it. Because the way he lunged at the leg, it was angry. It was desperate. It wasn't technique per se. It was more strength. Like, come here, motherfucker. Like,
But as soon as he caught him and they went down, then the technique kicked in. He took his
Oh, yeah.
back like it was like he was
Just like that.
not even a white belt.
Yeah.
Like he took his back, then he mounted him, then I
He
think
put the triangle in, strapped that triangle in.
DC said, "Yep." DC said he's gonna go for an armbar. No, he's going for a triangle. He went for a triangle. I was like, "What? Is he really going for a triangle?" I
Yep.
never thought like I was like he's gonna go for a Kimura because he's known for that. But
No,
bro,
but
he
it's known that Gaethje doesn't have grappling.
Mhm.
Gaethje does not know how to really grapple like jiu-jitsu. He knows wrestling a little bit, stuffing the takedown. They've been hyping him up. But if you look at the actual, if you look at his actual submission, or he doesn't have submission game. It's wrestling and just striking.
He tried it, but he even made it worse when the triangle was cinched in. He tried to slam Khabib, but it only made it worse. Like it only got him.
He
Like,
couldn't, because when he
even
got up, you saw what Khabib did, right? Khabib grabbed his leg
leg.
from the back
Yep,
of his knee just to kind of sit him down. So he can't even get up. So he got him. And that's when he was like choked.
He tapped out. He tapped out a couple of times. Why
Bro,
the hell did
it was
Herzog
more
didn't-
of like a tap / he's out. Like he doesn't know what the
Yep. The replay, when they brought the replay, I think Khabib was like, he thought he was trying to punch him, and Khabib was like, he didn't do anything.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but the camera angle they brought it in, like in the live
It was
shot.
out. He was out.
Bro, I saw him. He tapped out. Then he tapped out. And he went out.
And
Jason
then
Herzog,
it's the referee. It's not Habib's job, man. It's the referee. When you
Yep.
saw him, he's like, but it wasn't too long. As soon as his hands went limp, the referee touched him. Leave him. But after he tapped twice, right? And amazing display of definitely pressure, ground game, and grappling. And he came in,
Absolutely.
he got the choke. As soon as he got that done with, bro, cried his fucking lungs and eyes out for his father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, rest in peace. And pretty much decided to quit on us, bro. He decided to retire. What the fuck was that about, man?
There is no 30. No, man. He's not going to go to 30.
Okay, GSP next. Obvious. I was like, it is obvious. Did you even, before I even get to the real conversation, let's talk about some bullshit. Did you even see Kevin Lee's tweets saying that, I would have. Get the fuck out. Kevin Lee, shut the fuck up. Get some fucking wins in your fucking record. Get your shit going.
What was his last fight? What was his last fight? Did he get knocked out or submitted or something like that in his last fight?
No,
I don't remember.
Well, he was all hype after the Gillespie fight, right?
Yeah, he knocked out Gillespie when he was like with the Faraz Sahabi. After that, I think he lost.
He lost. He got choked out by that Brazilian kid.
Who was it?
Oliveira? No.
I don't think it's
Gilbert Burns. I forget his name, but the Brazilian jiu-jitsu kid, he caught him.
Really? I think he got beat up.
He got beat up and he got choked, man. I think he got submitted. Kevin Lee, yes.
I remember him posting videos with a black eye. I was like, come on, man. We're back to square one.
Point is, he was talking a lot, acting like he should have been the 30-0 and he would have taken Habib's. Get the fuck out of here. GSP.
Bro, let let him fight Michael Chandler, and then let's say what he's gonna do with Khabib. Man, Michael Chandler would absolutely
Let's
destroy
see. Let's see.
Kevin
Now
Lee.
it's interesting, right? Like it's interesting in
Mm.
terms of everything that went down and him retiring. But man, Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, you got
Dustin Poirier.
Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier. So McGregor is in the fucking mix. So there's a nice kind of top 5, top 6 fights for the lightweight division, right?
Let me just say something here.
Um,
The UFC, they absolutely snaked. What's his name? The Burm guy, the Rocky. What's his name? Rocky.
who?
The win streak in welterweight, Rocky, man. The guy who lost to Kamaru Usman, but now they're just leaving him. They're not even giving him fights. Rocky, man.
Rocky?
Not Danny Robert.
Is he a white guy or a
Rocky.
black guy?
Nah, the black guy from England, Birmingham. He has a lisp and an accent. The Birmingham
Is he the
accent.
doctor dentist guy? No.
Nah, not dentist. I'm saying he has an 8-fight winning streak, man.
Okay.
His last loss was to Kamaru Usman, and now they gave
Leon
Jorge
Edwards.
Masvidal. Leon Edwards, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true, but I think I saw a post on Instagram that said they've taken him out of the UFC rankings because he is inactive.
But
And
that was negotiations, bro.
And they left Conor McGregor, who is retired. They left him in the ranking. He's like third or something. Or like
No, you're right.
like
You're right. But I think
lightweight.
now you're right. But I think now they brought him back to the rankings because it was negotiation tactics. And Leon Edwards' next bout is versus Hamza Chimaev. It's a done
Yeah,
deal.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's a done deal. But I think it was negotiation tactics because they took him off the ranking, and then he called out Hamzat, and then they made that deal. Now he's back in the ranking. I'm like, okay.
Even
We're gonna see
that,
tomorrow,
man.
right?
Come on.
Tuesday's usually the rankings, like the updated ranking.
I don't respect or even look at the rankings until fight day. I look at fight day and that's it. But come on, man, they're gonna give him Kamaev. Kamaev only got in like a couple of months ago. He got 8 win streak. Give him Kamaru Usman, man.
I know.
Like
No, but honestly though, I would definitely say Leon Edwards versus Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns shouldn't get a fucking fight right now. I'm just saying.
Nah, bro, come on. He deserved it, bro.
He knocked out 4 people or 3 people in a row, but he doesn't have Leon Edwards' streak, his ranking. Come on, let's keep it real. Gilbert Burns was inserted because he pretty much took Damian Maia out, which Damian Maia is not in the top 5. Let's keep it real, huh? Listen to this.
Yep.
From Damian Maia, where did he go to? Who did he fight next?
Tyron Woodley, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Because Darren Woodley was coming down.
He saw the opportunity and he went in. Like
Perfect.
Even the fight made sense.
Perfect. So once the fight was done and he won, how is he the number 1 contender? He frog leaped everybody. Leon Edwards, blah blah blah. Everybody that was lining up for that. So
they don't want to push Leon Edwards, man.
They don't want him because I guess he doesn't have that star quality. He's in the UK. You got to be like a Darren Till or a Michael Bisping to sell in terms of the UFC's eyes. They're actually looking at it as if you can't sell, if you can't represent, if you're not a mouthpiece, if you don't have that public mass appeal.
He has Birmingham. I don't know a lot of fighters there, but bro, it's a huge city. They can do it there, or they can do it in London. Maybe if they don't want to give him like a spotlight, they can do like a, let's say, middleweight title in London, and the co-main event Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards.
Yeah, but you have to look at it from a business standpoint, right? From a business standpoint, UK is not a big MMA scene. It's really soccer. It's really like that's the dominant. You got to look at it from
football. It's football. It's not soccer. It's football.
Yeah,
It's
there you go.
football, not
So
soccer.
there's not a lot of, yes, everybody's watches MMA, but not a lot of, it's not a big MMA scene, right? Most of these UK fighters, they'll go to further east to Europe to get into the MMA world.
Cage, they got Cage Warriors. They got Cage Warriors.
So
In
they
like
got their own
Ireland.
promotion to be biased.
Is it Ireland? Cage Warriors is in Ireland or
I'm
something?
not
I don't
sure.
think it's in the UK.
I don't
It's
think it's
it's
Ireland.
it's the it's the European guys like who come from
But
Cage
that's what I'm
Warriors.
saying. It's like you will call it a sub league or a sub promotion, right? It's not really on the
Definitely to the UFC.
Bellator even level, right? That's what I would think. But in a way, they definitely are giving him a hard time. I'm seeing this, but let's keep it real. Hamza Chimaev is like the a star now, right? Everybody's pushing kind of the machine, putting the machine behind him to push him ahead and give him hype. If Leon Edwards can come and upset that, first of all, he's gonna make a lot of money. So I'm happy for him on that level. Fuck everything else, right? Ranking, whatever. But if they're paying him more, he's getting it. But second, that will put the spotlight on him. Everybody knew who Jorge Masvidal was, but nobody gave a fuck about him until he knocked out Darren Till in that crazy knockout in London or in Liverpool, wherever the fuck they were. So if he pretty much, because remember, the reason I'm saying Darren Till and Jorge is Jorge's been there. He has the number. He has the stats. Darren Till was a new prospect, but they were putting the machine behind him, and he was all hype. But as soon as Jorge Masvidal shut that fucking fight down, now he got noticed. Boom, knockout fucking, or give a 3-piece and a soda to Leon Edwards in the back. Oh, he's noticed now. Knockout fucking Ben Askren. Boom, he's a superstar. So in a way, Leon Edwards, if he pulls the upset against Hamza Chimaev, I think he has a chance because he has the stats to back him up. I think he'll be able.
If he loses his 8-fight win streak is like the only thing that he's standing upon and just trying to get a title shot, that it will be taken away.
That's what I'm saying, though. In a way, it's kind of interesting to see how what are they, welterweights or middleweights? They're middleweights? No, welterweights.
He's a welterweight, but Kamaev is like he's fighting both weight classes.
I'm saying, but they're definitely gonna fight on the welterweight.
Yep.
Not the middleweight, absolutely. Yeah, because middleweight's pretty much Leon Edwards is welterweight. Well, I don't know if he's gonna do a catch weight or move up for him for that Kamaev fight. Interesting though, bro. But to be completely honest, man, this whole fight card was amazing. This pay-per-view, the international fights, the storylines, Khabib, and the way he actually finished an illustrious career of 29-0. Undefeated, undisputed, lightweight, a UFC lightweight champion of the world, right? So in a way, shout out to that. We don't know. Let me tell you something, bro. Khabib is coming back for his 30. I'm telling you. Give him a year or two. Nah, let me tell you something. Why? GSP did the same shit, man. And I feel Khabib copy paste GSP's fucking
GSP obviously like his father's dream was for him to fight GSP because GSP was the guy at that time when he was coming up. But GSP is getting older, man. He's not gonna come. He's an analyst. He's a French analyst with the UFC now. So I don't think
you gotta also remember GSP had a couple of issues, but he's not really a striker. He was a striker, but then he's a wrestler. Most of the style was grappling and wrestling. Some of the way you fight usually contributes to your longevity in the game, right? Like John Jones, fucked up everybody, but only was in a few wars. Not a lot of issues. And he's getting up there, 36, 34, 35, 36, some shit like that, right? And age could be a factor if your body went through a lot of wars like some of those UFC fighters, right? But I definitely think Khabib, that's not going to be a factor for him, just because even those fights that he has been in were dominant. He never bled. He has injuries. He went through the injuries. Physically, I think he would be able. He's only 32 or 33 or whatever. He's young. So he can definitely come back, and even if it is a honestly, I think maybe it could be also a boxing match. You never know. He's gonna retire from MMA.
Please no. Please no.
With his
That
awkward
would
jab.
be that would be an absolute abysmal fight, a boxing match. Like I'm not a boxing head. I don't know
Yeah.
a lot about boxing, the sweet science,
Yeah.
but man, he has a weird style, man. Like he
My
wouldn't
brother,
like he would
awkward.
he would take down his opponent in the middle of the boxing match.
Yeah, as soon as they knock him out, his MMA, his wrestling, Dagestan. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Yo, congratulations to the champ. One more time. Undefeated, undisputed, UFC heavyweight. I said lightweight champion
Lightweight
of the world,
champion.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. Illustrious career. Shout out to the champ. And let's wrap this up, bro. It's pretty much a wrap up for UFC 254. Can't wait for the next event. The legend. The legend.
It's disappointing, man. Just retire. We'll talk about it later.
45, man.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Retire,
Okay.
You've done a lot. You've done a lot. Absolutely.
Let's see, brother. But UFC 254, man. That's a wrap up for it. Thank you for joining and sharing your advanced casual expertise, my good brother. Thank you everybody for joining in out there. Make sure to join us on the next episode of Jeganu MMA. Jeganu in the building. Oh, I got fucking stood up, man.
I said Jeganu MMA.
Hey, bro, you got stuck,
my
nigga. Peace.